over here on YouTube. The only way that you get blocked over here on YouTube is if you would have to go real far and overboard. Like, but over here, it's a totally different world. Have your opinions or whatever, and I will be dropping the link down in the comments below. That way, you all can come on up and you can talk to me or say what's on your mind. You can ask me any questions that you want to. Um, if you have anything that you would like me to answer, I'm willing to do that as well. And I'm looking for someone who would let me interview them or somebody that would come up, which we would schedule that and let you interview me. Or we could interview each other. So if anybody is willing to do that, message me over on Facebook and we'll get together. So let me go ahead and drop the link. That way, if you want to come up, anybody and everybody can come on up. And as I said, you will not be blocked over here. You would have to go way overboard to get blocked over here. This is a place. Say what you want to say what's on your mind. Whether you're for me or not for me, we can have dialogue about it and we can figure it out. And if we don't figure it out, hey, that's okay too. We can agree to disagree all at the same time. So, if you want to, go ahead and please send those, thank you, a thumbs up, thumbs this up, thumbs this up. Everybody give me a thumbs up whenever you pop in. Let me know that you are here. And I've not been on YouTube in a few days either, so I got to get back up to, doing this as well because I've been sick for a few days. So I finally did eat and I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm very tired, but I'm feeling a little bit better. And I want to know how y'all's Valentine's Day was. I hope that your Valentine's Day was amazing. Hope everybody had a great, wonderful day. And before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to go back live on Facebook and I'm going to do, or I just might make a video about it. Yeah, I think that's what I don't know. Yeah, I'll make a video and put it together and my skincare routine that I do right now of the nights that is working for me. And it is clearing my face up. So I have to say, this little system I got going on right now is working until I get on the Mary Kay train. Because next month I am going to be joining in and selling Mary Kay. The great thing about that is anything that you order off my website will be shipped right from Mary Kay to your doorstep. There is no middle person. I'm not no middleman, nothing like that. You order off my website, it goes right to your doorstep. Now, will I keep some things on hand? Absolutely, because I have to. I have vendor events that I do, and plus, some people are local, and also some people just would rather just get it from me. So, one thing that I had to clear up today over there on Facebook, which we got it cleared up, was somebody said and told Facebook this, but I proved it to Facebook that I don't say these types of things. Somebody had turned it in that I tell y'all that y'all have to send me stars for me to give y'all engagement. And everybody knows that follows me that that is so far from the truth. But Facebook, I sent them some of my first, parts. They they they're like, we got you. You're not breaking no rules. You're not doing anything wrong. So that was not cute or cool to do because number one, no matter how much I dislike somebody, I am never going to go and turn your page in for nothing. That's just not who I am. That's giving some weird vibes right there. That okay, number one, I do believe the people that does things like that, you don't have the courage to make a page, you don't have the courage to show your face. Maybe you do have a page, but you don't have the courage to get up on what we and do what we do every day. I show my face on multiple platforms every single day. Plus, I work a 9 to 5 job. So I work really, really hard and I work on my boutique. And I think that some people wishes that they had that in them, and you can have that in you. That's what I try to get people to believe and know and see in themselves. That you don't have to sit there and troll other people, that you can do it too. And I've had people to come to me and be like, "Look, I had unfollowed you for this reason or that reason whenever I knew I really did like you." And then as a grown woman, I sat back and I reflected and I was like, "You know what? I'm going to follow her back because I really do like her and what she does or who she works with is her own business." And that's how a lot of other people needs to start thinking. And to turn somebody's page in over false accusations. So now they got it in the system that there was a very much of a false accusation made because I proved to Facebook through the chat that I absolutely do not tell my followers that you have to send me stars for me to engage with you all. I engage with my people each and every single day, and everybody knows that. I engage with my followers a lot more than a lot of people do. I try to engage with everybody that I see. I'm a very people person. I love my group of ladies. I love the people I have on there. And there is a few men on there, but as long as they're respectful, they can stay. I don't mind people coming on there and being respectful as a male. You can come on here and subscribe to me, but please respect me because you respect women, you know? Um, so over here right now, and I don't care who gets mad about it and who don't, because this is my platform and my supporters understand. But we are going to star this comment. Let's see, star this comment. Okay, so I starred the comment. Okay, so anyways, I did put my cash app below because I don't make money over here on YouTube yet, and it's going to be a while before I do. So if you appreciate my content over here, because I post shorts, I post videos, and I go live over here. So until I get to that 1,000 mark, I do appreciate anybody who does send $1, $2, anything that you want to send, I do appreciate. And that's all up to you and if you want to. You never have to, but it's greatly appreciated because this is my time and I do give people my time and this is one of my jobs. So I'm sitting here, with y'all, even if it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, you know, it's nice to get some kind of compensation for that. And some days I might not. And that is totally fine as well because I will work my way to the top to where I need to be. I am that kind of person. I am not a greedy woman. I love others And once we hit our 1K over here, then I'm going to do a $50 give back to anybody and everybody who has subscribed. We're going to do a little something over here. And when the day we hit that 1K, I'll say, hey, we've hit 1K. And then it'll be a couple days after that, and I'll keep announcing it just like I do on Facebook. And somebody will get 50 from me. So help me reach my goals so I can give back to you all. And if I start making enough tips over here, donations, because this is what we're going to call this is donations. If I make at least 50 to 100 over here monthly through the Cash App, then I will at least. If I make 50, I'll give 10 back. If I make 100, I'll give 20 back. And we'll do it with the way that I do, just like how I deal with the basket the other night. Now, if you follow me on Facebook on Shauna's Story, some of you all may, some of you all may not. Go hit that follow button tonight, in the morning, whenever, because I am doing a give back on a basket for just anybody who is following me and whoever like sprinkles me out or who has sprinkled me out or comments or sends up those hearts or sends stars or is subscribed to me. And most of those things are free to do. So as long as you're doing 2 or 3 of those things and through what the following, the hearts, commenting, and sprinkles. That's all free to do. So we got 4 things over there that's free to do. So as long as you're doing the free stuff at least, you all are very much going to be entered to get the basket back from me that I made. So that's for anybody and everybody, and that's my thank you and my happy Valentine's Day back to you. And I hope that everybody had a great, amazing Valentine's Day. Now back to my topic. So Facebook knows that I'm not breaking any rules, and I don't break any rules. But what I'm saying is I don't go around reporting nobody's pages. I could go to reports and show you all. I've not reported nobody on Facebook and wouldn't. That's not who I am. I'm not that person. But does people try to get me in trouble over there? Sometimes, but it doesn't work because I'm not breaking any rules. And I don't know why. Because do unto others as you want done unto yourself. And if you don't want that kind of stuff to happen to you, then why are you doing it to me? And it did not start until I had the falling out with the one lady and made an amends with May. Now listen, I have my own freedom of speech and I have my own choices that I can do in life as a grown woman just as well as anybody else. So I chose to go down the right path. I chose to make an amends with her, and she is very supportive. She is trying to help me get there and get to my goals. Now, just because y'all don't like that doesn't mean that you have to dislike. If you really like me for who I was, you wouldn't have unfollowed me. So it just showed that you only followed me simply because you were on that bandwagon because I didn't, I was talking down upon her at that time and I was saying negative things. I'm not doing that anymore. And I will never do that again because no matter what, she's the one who is having my back. She's not sitting there and she doesn't turn people in. She doesn't sit there and do the things that some of these people in the back does to us. And I don't deserve for any of that to be done to me. I give back to my followers. I give back to my top star senders on Facebook. I give back a lot. And I give back to my supporters that are in my subscriber group every holiday. Christmas, Valentine's Day. If it's your birthday, you gotta let me know it's your birthday. I'll send you a birthday gift. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, and your birthday. Those are the things that I do to give back to my people because they deserve it. Plus, they get a lot of other perks of being on my subscription over there on Facebook. Free shipping, or if you're local to me, $6 off your full total. Exclusive content, first dibs on any new items that I have, just like this lipstick I'm wearing, and I have it in different colors. Stays on all day because I've had this on. I've ate and I've drank some soda and it's still on. So, and plus I have some cute stuff for like maybe also kids or grandkids and stuff like that. And I have something new that I'm adding into my boutique, and I'm going to start showing that kind of stuff over here as well. And I'm building up my platforms. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just trying to make ends meet. This world is hard enough with everything that we go through, and I work a 9 to 5 job. So don't be hating on the next woman whenever I have none of that in my heart towards anybody. Now, for the ones that's taking my videos and putting them in a dark light and judging me, I don't appreciate that, but y'all will never see them jump up here in the box because they are called clout chasing because they know that I'm getting promo from May. So anybody that gets promo from May, people want to clout chase from. And I firmly believe that, and I do stand on that. Because if somebody had real problems with me and you really disliked me and you really had something to say, you would have done jumped up here in the box by now. As many times as I've been live over here on YouTube, you would have already jumped up here in that box. So it proves to me and it shows me that you have something wrong inside of yourself and inside of your own heart, and it has nothing to do with me. I know that I'm a good person. I know I'm a beautiful person. I know that I'm doing everything right in life that I can. Now, where I haven't been live in a couple days, it's like starting all over from scratch again. Because if you miss a day or two, it will set you back. So, here is some free advice. And it's advice that I have to give myself. Now, yes, did I post some videos on Facebook that helped to keep my momentum going through those days? Yes, I did. Um, but just make some videos and, edit some videos, put them together throughout the times because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to come your way. And consistency is key. And whenever you are trying to do this on multiple platforms because you're trying to make it for your family, and I have found out, like, really, TikTok is really, really peaceful, and there's a lot of love that I get over there. YouTube so far has been very, very peaceful, get lots and lots of love over here. And Facebook, for the most part, is too. The only thing about with Facebook is people tries to be so negative over there anymore. And it's sad. But I am a strong enough person to make it. If you are a person who's just starting out and you have a new page, you may not be headstrong enough yet to go through the type of criticism that a lot of us has to go through. And when you first start out, everybody's going to love you. Everybody's going to love you. But it's like when they see you growing and when they see people supporting you, then that's when they're going to come your way. And you have to be, be ready and stand strong on those people. And a lot of times I'm just starting to ignore them until I have to debunk something or whatever. Hey, Miss Brenda. Hey, girl. Once said you let your youngest one smoke in the car. Like what? Smoke. I let him smoke in the car. Whatever. And who said that? Who said that, Christina? You are a very strong woman. Yes, I am, Brenda. I am. And see, these people don't even know me in real life, but they're sitting there saying stuff and talking about my children. Like, come on now. Leave children out of it. Be grown womanish. Have y'all seen anybody step up in the box yet and say anything to my face? Absolutely not. What they think they're going to do is piggyback off of my promo that I get from May on Facebook. That's why they don't come here to YouTube and jump up in the box. That's why they want to do it on Facebook because they know that when they mention May's name or anybody that's associated with her, numbers come with that, honey. And they know that because her name does bring numbers. And it's not a lie. Yes, girl, they put a video up. I saw. Yeah, I was like, what is wrong with these people? Heck no. If you can, send me a clip of the video because it's probably the person that says she's against bullying whenever she really is a part of the problem now. The one that needs to change her name. Was it her? And you know what? People, number one, needs to mind their own business, worry about their own kids, because I'm pretty sure a lot of these people have children in their own homes. So focus on your own. Number two, and no, my children are not smoking. Period. They don't. So that's just shows how shallow that these people are and how low that they're willing to go to speak on other people's children, which is really, really sad. And one day they're going to have to answer to God for that. They think that they're doing something good and that they're just the cops and they're CPS and they're everything and they know everything about your life. In reality, they don't. They know nothing about my life. They know nothing about your life. But people will try and twist the narrative. And at this point, I just have to sit back and laugh because I've heard things about even my animals that I know for a fact that is not the truth, that they don't even know the facts on. That's what I thought, like, what did you do so wrong? Why are they being so mean? Why are they doing this to me? Okay, so they've known the stories. They've known Jamie's history from 20 and 25 years ago. They've known that, but they didn't have a problem with it as long as I was not having anything to do with May or in her promo ship and I was going against her. Okay? They were for me. And they can say what they want because they were all for me. They were all following me. They were all cheerleading me on. And a lot of them are wanting to say, oh, we felt sorry for you because you had just lost your dad. No, honey, y'all kept following me. Y'all kept supporting me and everything until I went back into her promo ship and went against the woman that I seen right through. See, everybody wants to make their content based on me. So y'all know that I'm the one that backed out of a situation and away from a person because I didn't like their actions. I didn't like their spirit, didn't like their vibe, didn't like the way I seen them do after they got their 10K followers. Sorry, not sorry. I watched that lady change and I apologized to May, made an amends with her. That's when she was like, well, I'm going to give you promo because thank you. I guess like she didn't say thank you, but it was like a thank you, for being real and coming to me woman to woman and us working it out behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And so that's what we did. And just because anybody else doesn't like her, you're supposed to like me for who I am. So now that I am in her promo ship, these women want to piggyback and clout chase from me and, from her because it trickles down to me because I'm in her promo ship and I'm the one that went back into the promo ship. So it was controversial. You know what I mean? So they're clout chasing. Because, honey, if they wouldn't have never brought anything up. They wouldn't be sitting there saying what they're saying right now. I know who I am as a person. I know my heart. God above knows my heart as well. And I pay my own phone bill. And as long as I'm paying my own phone bill, I'm going to continue to do what I do. And I'm going to continue. And this is what really got me too. Somebody said that I was preying on the recovery community. Can you believe that? I said, I'm part of the recovery community. What are you talking about? Like, doesn't even make any sense at all. I'm part of the recovery community. Part of my page and my OGs that's been following me since day one knows that I started my page to show other people that if I can change my life and I'm going to vlog my life and I'm going to show y'all how I am upgrading in life and stepping up in life and moving up in life in sobriety, then they can do it too. You know what I mean? But to sit there and say that I am preying on the recovery community is ridiculous to say because this is my community and I protect the recovery community. I am non-judgmental. There's some people that sits there and they get sober and guess what they do? They turn their backs on everybody else who's gotten sober. They get 10, 15 years up under their belt and they think that they're don't stink no more and that they're not in recovery no more. Honey, you're in recovery for the rest of your life and you're no better than anybody else. Believe that. And there's even people I do feel that they're still out there using and they're jealous of my recovery. They're jealous of the love that I have that comes out of my home. They're jealous of my happiness and they're jealous because I am moving up and I'm starting to be successful in my own way because I stay in my own lane and I stay out of everybody else's way. I don't bother nobody on Facebook app. I don't bother nobody nowhere, anywhere I go. I'm just me. I'm just Shauna anywhere and everywhere I go. I'm the same person on camera as I am off camera. I am me. I will never change for nobody. I am absolutely 100% just Shauna. I'm from West Virginia. We don't care what y'all think about us. Trust and believe that. And then I was also told No, because doesn't make you look good to be, and I see someone for no reason. Exactly, Christina. That's ridiculous. Hey, Carrie Thompson. Hey, girl. If y'all could give it me a thumbs up, please do. And if y'all can sprinkle this onto your Facebooks or anywhere and everywhere that you can, groups, anywhere, please and thank you, because that helps me to be seen and it helps me to get out there. And I greatly appreciate it. And subscribing is always free to do. So please hit that subscribe button and then you can click that bell and push all if you want to get notified anytime I drop a video or anytime that I go live. And I'm trying my best. I'm working my best on building up all of my platforms right now. And that's what I'm doing. And I will get there and I will succeed. Nobody's going to hold me back from my dreams. Just because other people want to sit there and be in everybody else's business, that's not me. Because we are adults. It's a shame that grown adults act the way that they do anymore. That's what I said in 2024. I want to bring back minding your own business, being a positive light in other people's lives, making somebody's day brighter, making their life happier, and that's what I've been doing anyways. And I'm going to continue to do that and continue to be me because I can only just be me. And I feel like some people are envious of that because they do see that I do have a lot of support and I do have a lot of love over here on my page. Anywhere and everywhere pages that I go, I have tons of love and tons of support. And I greatly appreciate you all for that because if it wasn't for you all, it couldn't happen. But you know what? The ones that are sitting there talking about me, did they give back to anybody on their pages? No, they're takers, not givers. I am a giver, and whenever I give of my whole heart, and it makes me feel so good about myself. And you know that me starting my boutique, I had to start from the ground up. And if a boutique is something that you want to do, and you're an entrepreneur, and it's something that you like to do, then how about doing it? Get off your butt, do it, and start somewhere. And I don't care to give anybody any advice on how to start, where to start. I mean, I can't hold your hand and guide you through it. And you got to start, your own self, but I can give you tips and I can help you. And I can tell you what I started with and how I got out there. And I don't care to do any of that for free because that's just who I am as a person. It doesn't cost nothing to be kind to nobody. And it doesn't cost a dime to mind your business and run your own little page and stop, stealing everybody else's content and make your own. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Whenever I give an open floor, because I got the link dropped above right here, there's a link dropped up above. Anybody and everybody can come up here and tell me what you think about me, whether it is good or bad, and us have dialogue. But you will never ever see them come up here because they just want to have a beef within themselves. Because whenever they're sitting there talking about me, it's it's a one-sided beef there. Like, May is right. People have so many one-sided beefs, it's unreal. They'll start anything and everything on you and lies on you and try to start trouble for you whenever they don't even know you. It's people that don't even follow you that talk the most about you. They sit and watch a couple little clips or they sit and watch couple little minutes from the back. It's ridiculous. Bring back morals, bring back reality, bring back minding your business, bring back love, positive vibes, real life stuff here on social media because that's what people want to see. And I will never stop doing Charlene. It's called a comedy show. All of my girls love Charlene and they love my comedy shows that I do. And there's some people out there that's like, oh, she has multiple personalities. Ha ha, bro. You think you really ate with that one? Are you serious? Because Have you ever went and watched a comedy show? You ain't never seen nobody else on none of these apps dress up and act like they're somebody else. Because I don't think I'm the first one. I just came up with my own original character. That's all that I did. But see, that's what I'm saying. Over there on Facebook, there's so much clout chasing, it's unreal. It's never going to stop me. Like, I'm too headstrong for that. I'm too hard headed for that. And they can try and say what they want to say, but none of it's true. What they have to say, they don't know me. They don't know me in real life. You know, the ones that watch me every day, y'all know more about me than any of them do. They will never know anything about my life. They will never know me for the real me because they want to put out their own little narrative out there to try to bring views and attraction to their side, to their page. And it is unattractive in the way that they're doing it. I do not ever want to have to sit there and take somebody else's, videos, put them in a bad light and try to look like a hero. No, that's not me because none of us are perfect. And for one of the pages that's against bullying to sit there and say that she is in, allegedly recovery herself's what I heard, that she wants to sit there and go to all of my platforms I'm on, which is weird. And you're a stalker and you're very much part of the problem. You need to change the name of your page because you are not against the bullying. You are absolutely for it. And it is people like you that gives this world a bad name and a bad reputation. And it is people like you that gives the whole Facebook platform a bad reputation. Change the name of your page because you are now a part of the problem. You're picking and choosing only people that's associated with maybe that you want to screen record every day, that you want to sit there and go on every one of their platforms and see what they're doing and see what they're saying. Like, grow up. You are older than I am, way older than I am, like 30, 35 years older than I am. And I'm 37, and you're way older than me. And you are acting more immature than my daughter. My daughter acts a lot more mature than a bunch of people behind those pages. How about vlogging your life? Here's some advice. Vlog your own life. Or do you not have one? Are you lonely? Are you bored? Do you have no content? Do you have nothing to talk about? Do you have nothing to say? Are you really that boring that you have nothing to say about your own real life? Kind of seems that way. And it just shows clout chase, clout chase, clout chase, clout chase. And it all leads back to May's name. Anybody and everybody is affiliated with her, y'all all clout chase off of her name. And anybody that is involved with her, you get y'all clout chase off of her. Now, I respect the people that go live, show their faces, vlog their own life, do their own thing, plus you're a blogger. I respect you 100% because you're out there doing your thing. You're out there doing your own thing, plus you're blogging. And you're not putting nobody in a negative light. You're being neutral. As a blogger, you're supposed to be neutral. And as somebody that is against any bullying on social media, you should not be talking anything bad about me. So take a good look in the mirror and see who the person is that has the real problem. Because I'm not chasing you around to your platforms. This stuff gets sent to me to my inbox. Absolutely, it sure does, and it will continue to. Because I have people that look out for me, and I appreciate those people. But for you to sit there and say the things that you say and say that you are against bullying on all social media influencers. It is totally ridiculous. And we pray for you because you need a lot of help. And I can be up any time of the hour in my own home that I want to be. That doesn't mean that I'm using again. And allegedly, you're in recovery too. So what were you doing up at 4:30 a.m. as well? Creeping me? That is so weird. Like, stop stalking me, and I'm asking you now to stop stalking me because you are taking all of my content you're taking content from YouTube, you're taking content from Facebook, you're taking content from my TikTok. Like, it's giving obsession, and that is weird, and I don't know about people like you that does that because that's dangerous, and people like you that gets that obsessed with somebody, you never know what you're going to do next. So I don't trust anybody like that, and you need to back away from me, step down from me, leave me alone, or you're going to find yourself in another situation to where I'm going to have to get something against you, just like that one person and you had to go to court over. And if you have to go to court over it twice, it's going to show that you're the problem in all reality because you target one person and you go after and go after and go after and go after. Leave me alone. Like I have told you on Facebook, and I'm telling you here, you need to leave me alone because it's very much giving stalker vibes. And I don't like it. I don't trust nobody with those kind of vibes because you never know what a stalker will do. It's giving obsession and very odd. Very, very odd. And people like that needs to find time to fill up your day. Do you not have things that you can do in life to fill up your day? Like, I have so much going on in my life that fills up my day. But guess what? Every single day of mine, I have a blessed day. At the end of the night, whenever I lay down and I go to sleep and I go to bed, I can sleep so good at night knowing that I'm not out there doing nothing wrong to nobody, that I can sleep so good at night and sleep so sound, knowing that I'm not sitting there trying to make trouble for the next person, that I'm actually loving up on the next person, that I'm actually trying to hit goals with my true, real supporters, subscribers, all the above. Yeah, that's me because I've been giving back and I feel good about it. And have you done anything for all the people that's on your page? I mean, I do throw some shade whenever I feel like I need to, but not too much. I keep it cute because it just gets to a point like I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of being stalked, and it's very obsessive. Like, you need to move on away from me because nobody in this area, we don't care about you over here. We do not care. We are joyful. We are happy. And I really think that makes a lot of people mad because I attract people who is happy. That's delightful. That is a pleasure to be around. Just like the ones in the comments. Y'all were all a pleasure to talk to. Y'all are a pleasure to interact with. And that's who I attract. Now, yes, you're going to have trolls along the way. That's going to happen. If you don't have any, you're not doing something right. That's the old saying, right? I mean, and it is true to a certain point. But there is things that does just go overboard. and those kinds of things just go overboard. Like, it's just move on with y'all's lives because we have. Me and my family, we live in 2024. Me and my family, we have a happy, normal, loving household. My household runs smooth. My household runs great. We are here for one another. We're open with each other. We have nothing to hide from each other. And I have real support in my real life. And I have real support on Facebook too. Because whenever I come on Facebook, whenever I come on YouTube and talk to you all, and soon I'll be able to come to y'all and talk to y'all on TikTok because I'll be able to go live soon on there. Um, it gives me a sense and a purpose of knowing that I've done my job for that day, that I've reached and helped somebody maybe for that day, and I can't wait till it gets to the point to where I can run my boutique full time and do videos full time and do lives full time. And it's just such a big focus of mine, especially my boutique. And after we get back up on our feet some, um, there is this little machine for my boutique, and it's a moneymaker within itself. And I can't wait until I can get it and until y'all can see it. And I do have some new inventory on the way now. It should be here, what did it say? By the end of February, by the middle of the end of February. And it's cute little items that y'all will love. And I'm going to pair like a shirt, maybe a lip color, and one of these together. Or y'all can buy them separately. But I am going to start pairing um, some of my shirts with a certain item. And I think it's a really, really cute idea to do. I just love being original. I love being authentic and I love being who I am. And I could not be mean and grouchy and just sit there and focus on the wrong things like a lot of you all do. There's so much more that you could be doing with your platform. You're supposed to be bringing the good to your platform. You're supposed to be bringing positivity to your platform. All of us are. We're not supposed to be sitting there degrading one another, downing one another, bashing one another, because none of us are cops, the police, investigators, none of the above. You are none of the above, honey. We are all content creators. Well, most of us are, because some pages I feel are just H8 pages. That's it. Y'all are not even a content creator because y'all won't even go live. Y'all just want to sit there and steal everybody else's original content and then add a little something to it and say that it's yours, but it's not. It is not. That is not your content, honey. And it never will be. That's not your face. That's not your, you didn't take the time out to do a whole live video and talk to your people. You didn't take the time out to do a reel or a short video. You're not the one running our pages behind the scenes. So for anybody that's y'all see that sits there and just takes our content and then puts a little something over top of it and says, "Oh, this is my content now because it's fair use." Know in the back of your mind, no, that is not. They didn't work for that. I worked for that. The other person worked for that. These people didn't work for that content. I work my butt off every single day to bring content, to do what's right, to stay in my own lane. And enough is enough is enough is enough is enough is enough is enough. And the only reason that y'all continue to talk about me over there is because maybe because I'm getting promo from her, and anybody that's associated with her or her name brings numbers. That's what it is a number game. That's why none of them will step up into the box right here on YouTube. I have nobody blocked on YouTube. Don't plan on blocking on nobody on YouTube. But will they ever step up and be real women here in the box? They haven't so far. And I don't see them doing it anytime soon. And that just shows that it's even more of a clout chasing move. Shamra, hey girl. Called miserable. That's right, girl. So miserable. Like, so stuck, so miserable, and I don't know. And people that is twice my age. Like this one lady that's doing it is twice my age. What? I could never imagine being in my 50s, 60s, not even in my 40s, doing this to anybody, younger or older. But y'all were supposed to be the people that, like our elders, we're supposed to be able to look up to. Nobody can look up to somebody's fakeness. Nobody can look up to somebody who is sitting there stirring in their own misery. I can't look up to somebody like that, and I can't respect whether you're older than me or not. I cannot respect you for that. I cannot respect you for stealing my content, putting a little something across it, and put me in a negative light and saying that it's yours. Now, the ones that I don't mind that use my content is the neutral ones. Neutral ones that I think is Southern Slice, Summer's Room, Carrie Green. Who else? Who else is neutral? I don't know. Really, that's about the only three that I know that are neutral and that doesn't put anybody in a bad light. You know, they let y'all make y'all's opinions for yourselves. So I don't mind those people that uses any of my content, you know? Um, but for people that uses my content and that stalks me daily, and I'm most of what your page is about anymore, it's sad. Like, that's sad because you're doing way too much research on me and research on my lives and going through my lives and sifting through. But guess what? Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day and thank you for your views. They should be ashamed. Need to act like grown-ups. That's right. That is right, Christina. They do. But don't ever come and say that I'm preying on the recovery community because, honey, I am the recovery community. I'm part of the recovery community. So there is no preying on no recovery community when you're part of it. And I've been a part of it for 6 years going strong. This month makes 6 years. Very proud of myself. Very happy for myself. Couldn't be no happier. Some of y'all just want us to slip up and go back into our old ways so I can say, but you know what? As adults, real grown women or men, we don't do people that way. We don't judge other people. We don't sit there and have those kind of beliefs. And especially if you've walked a mile in our shoes. And for somebody who's allegedly in recovery, it's a bad look for you because as part of you being in recovery yourself, you're supposed to stand tall with us, not sit there and down another person that's in recovery, trying their best and actually looking out for other people in recovery and giving them a safe space and a safe place to come to. Because that's exactly what I do. I give my people a safe space and a safe place to come to. Unlike a lot of others out there in this world. I don't care if I have 20 years under my belt. It's never going to change because I know that I can always end up back to where I began. And that can happen to any of us that's in recovery. Do I ever think I will? No, because I've done been there, done that, and I know how the grass is on that side compared to on this side. And the grass is so much greener over here. And when you see this beautiful green grass over here, and then you look to the left and you see that brown grass that's never growing, never flourishing, never doing nothing, honey, I'd rather stay on this side of the grass any day of the week. And I will never talk about another person that is in sobriety. I would be ashamed of myself. I would never talk about somebody who's even been to prison. I won't talk about nobody who's done anything. Because everybody deserves a second chance at life. Everybody deserves a second chance in life. And at least on my page, on all three of my platforms, on any of my platforms, we can all come together and tell our truths, and you know that you're never going to be judged. People inbox me daily almost, and we talk because they know that I don't judge them. And I appreciate that I can be an ear for them to listen to. That's why God has plans for me. And God has bigger plans for me. And I see them coming and I see them working because He knows my heart and He knows my soul. And He knows exactly how I feel inside. And He knows exactly who I am inside. And He knows I am beautiful, strong, and amazing. And that I have went through a lot. And He knows that my heart, a big part of my heart, goes out to the people who still using, people that's just gotten sober, and the people that's been in prisons, people that's right there with me, 6 years down the line, because not every day is perfect for us. We still have our days that we feel like we could just give up and let it all go, but we're not going to do that. We can't do that. And even if somebody relapses, don't ever laugh at that person. Don't sit there and be like, ha, 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 I knew it was going to happen, because that person can come back from that relapse. But if you sit there and you degrade a person and you keep beating them down and taking them down and taking them down, taking them down, then they might not come back out of it. And that's going to be in your hands, not mine. So it just is so heartbreaking, the things that people say that to people that are still in active addiction or who's just now getting sober. Why didn't you do this sooner? Or, I can't wait for her to fail. I know she's going to do it, just things like that. Like, it blows my mind the way that people act. It embarrasses me. And there's people that is in recovery just because you may have more time under your belt, or hey, maybe you don't. Maybe you're sneaking and you're the one doing something, but you're projecting your vomit onto us, the ones who really are doing good, the real ones who really are trying in life, the ones who really is going out there and building a better life for our families, for our communities, and going strong. And y'all can't stand to see it, can you? Feel sorry for y'all. And all that I know to do, and all that we can do, ladies, is pray for them. Because I hope that one day that they will change. And I hope one day God's open up their eyes and sees, and they're like, wow, I wasted so many days, so many months, so many weeks, a year maybe years on talking down upon a person. And now I get what that person was only trying to do. And I get what that person was trying to say. And I hope that they get it before it's too late. Instead of projecting how they really feel about themselves and their insecurities onto everybody and anybody else. I hope that they get it before it's too late. Because we never are promised tomorrow. We never are promised another minute. So be kind, even to somebody behind you. If you see that they're struggling just to pay for a cheeseburger or something, pay for that cheeseburger for them. Be kind to the next person because it'll come back to you. You never know. Just walk by somebody, and if you see somebody not smiling, say, "Hey, how are you today?" Because maybe that person was having bad thoughts running through their mind. Maybe they were going to end it all. And maybe by you saying, "Hey, how are you?" Maybe it saved that person's life for that day. You never know what can save a person from day to day. You never know how you can make somebody feel good in a positive way daily. So, if y'all are like this on social media to the ones in the back, how are y'all in real life? Like, I just don't know. People that it's those kind of people I don't want to be around because it brings negative energy into the world. It brings negative energy into the room. That's why I prefer to back away and stay away from those types of people and stay around a positive group of amazing, beautiful women. Put put me beside the woman who's doing better than me. That way I can learn from her instead of putting me beside somebody who's sitting there gossiping and having to have a whole crew of women to sit there and gossip with. I'd rather sit beside this lady and learn from her than sit on this side and just gossip and gossip my life away, you know, and talk down upon everybody else. It just shows your insecurities, honey. It honestly does. So I hope I brought some inspiration and some light into some people's lives tonight. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Maybe somebody will come across this and maybe it will help them. Maybe it will inspire somebody, maybe. And that's all I try to do daily. But just know, no matter where you go, no matter what platform you start out on, everybody will love you in the beginning. But when they see you grow, they want to see you stagnant. They love to see you not growing. They love to see you not getting there. They love to see you stuck so they can sit back and laugh and get their giggles in and this and that. But that kind of energy is going to come back on them. I promise you that, cause God don't like ugly, and God ain't gonna let it go but for so long before he shows and that person and he shuts that person down. But I'm gonna let you all go. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna have to go to bed. Gotta get my son up for school in the morning. Hope y'all have a great, amazing, wonderful night. And I will see y'all back tomorrow on Facebook. And I may drop the video in the morning of the cleansing. I'll go ahead and cleanse it tonight and then drop the video in the morning. That way, that'll be the wake up video that y'all wake up to. And y'all have a great, amazing night. Love you all. Thank you all for being here. Y'all are amazing, beautiful women in my life. And let's grow this YouTube. Get this YouTube out there to anybody and everybody that you know. Once we hit 1K, I'm going to get back to somebody on here. So let's strive to hit 1,000 subscribers. If we get to 500, we'll go ahead and do 50. But whenever I get to my 1K, we're going to give away 100. So let's get this popping. Let's get this party started. Let's get these subscribers going. Let's get them in here. Tell them it's free to do. Tell them what I'm going to do. But we got to get to 500 and then we got to get to 1,000. So, and then there's going to be some different things going on TikTok whenever I reach goals over there. So if y'all have TikTok, go follow me over there as well under Shauna's story. Username at Shauna Jenkins 016. And I will see you all tomorrow. Love you all. See you in the morning on Facebook.